Hello, 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 everybody. How's everybody doing? Thank you guys for coming out to the Queen's Poet. Please take this moment of silence and put away your cell phones. And don't forget, if you need a drink or a snack, to feel free to hop up and visit the bar. Now, please give a warm welcome to your host, her last time hosting, Ms. Randi Chambers.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to what is my last Queen's Poet, but hopefully not the last Queen's Poet. We are, we are in the process of hopefully finding a new host. Thank you so much for the last year. It's been truly incredible. All of you and Q.E.D. and Cambry. Thanks, guys, so much.
This is just thank you.
This has been so great. I have gotten so much out of this, and it means the world if any of you did too. So just big thanks all around. My heart is very full of love and gratitude. Cool. So, time limits. 5 minutes for poets, 7 minutes for musicians. And as always, there is a 1 minute grace period, so I'll be timing you from down there, and after your 1 minute grace period, I'll say time, and then you have like 30 seconds to wrap it up, because we do want to make sure everybody gets their moment in the spotlight, as it were. Yeah, and I'll just be down there kind of communicating and hosting from there, so you don't have to time yourselves. Alrighty, and yeah, I guess that brings us to the disclaimer that I do every month, which is, as always, the whole point of the Queen's Poet is to hang out with other artists and to be received and to be able to share in a way that is done with grace and love and respect for everyone, because we all obviously share the love of art. That's why we're here. So we also want to share the love of each other and treating each other with respect with that. So please always be kind. Whatever you don't want people doing out in the audience when you're up here, or vice versa, just, you know, take everybody with consideration and gentleness always. That is always what I'm trying to do with this show, and hopefully what I can leave behind after I'm not doing this anymore. Oh, I just got emotional. Alrighty, cool. So, with that said, Steve Levin, you are going to be coming up next, but just so you know, Nora Offen, you are on deck. Okie dokie. So if everybody could please keep that energy going. Big round of applause. Welcome Steve Levin to the stage.
I found out how I was thought about in a fast food restaurant. Yes, that she regarded me as her one true love. She got a drink and offered me a sip. That may not seem significant, but how she let me drink gave me pause. She let me drink from her straw. Now, I have always lived like it was sacrilege to ever take a sip of another's beverage. I do not sip from a straw tip if other lips have sipped from it. I live like it's prohibited by law. But she let me drink from her straw. When we were young, we were taught to share and share alike. But when it comes to sharing straws, that's where you draw the line. Every day we were told that's the way you catch a cold. I would not risk a throat sore. But she let me drink from her straw. Now, all the other kids, they just didn't care. But when it came to how I sipped, well, I wouldn't dare. There is no disputing. Germ theory has been proven. But all my warnings were ignored, because she let me drink from her straw. Rules and restrictions back then were not lacking. And not obeying one of them got us all a spanking. In the Bible it is written, sharing a straw is forbidden. It is sinning from days of yore. But she let me drink from her straw. Every single thing I did seemed to be prohibited. And so strict at my house, whatever it was not allowed. Whenever I said, please, may I? The answer was always, when pigs fly. But somewhere there are wings upon a boar, 'cause she let me drink from her straw. I'm older now than I was then, some say an adult. And I've broken every caution that could be broke. All except for that rule from time immemorial that I've never broken heretofore till she let me drink from her straw. I made a pledge, I took an oath, and I made a vow. I would never drink that way, no way, no how. No ifs, ands, or buts, other straws would not be touched. And my lips remain pure till she let me drink from her straw. There'll never be anyone, anywhere, anytime who'll say they saw me break my pledge. And if they do, they're lying. It never even occurred to me, under penalty of perjury, to drink the way I abhor. But she let me drink from her straw. Whenever I see someone sip from another straw, I always grab their cup and throw it on the floor. A lot of them don't seem to understand. I'm just being a good Samaritan. That's how I got a broken jaw. And then she let me drink from her straw. I don't play with matches. I don't open attachments. You should see me cross the street. I look both ways and then repeat. You think I'm going to take a risk with the most dangerous way to sip? I'd rather be in a war. Till she let me drink from her straw. I declined every kind of soda, juice, and tea. I resisted shakes and malteds, even when I was thirsty. And I never once cheated. My self-control was undefeated. And I never doubted my willpower till she let me drink from her straw. But could I resist a chance to sip from the straw where her lips had been? If I did, I knew my lips would never talk to me again. To place my lips where her lips were, on her own saliva, my mouth watered at the thought when she let me drink from her straw. Now, she's not the kind of girl who just goes around offering sips of her straw to every boy in town. Oh, no. There are some girls who share their straws with the whole world. But to her, the only one worthy was moi when she let me drink from her straw. Now, as she sucked, liquid came up, and then her lips did part. The straw stood up through the lid of the cup like the arrow through my heart. Oh, yes, it did. And I saw right up by the hole her spittle sparkle. Prettiest saliva that I ever saw when she let me drink from her straw. Then the cup was in my hand, and she was in my heart. But the thought was in my head, was this just a mirage? Because wishful thinking can cause a man to see water when he sees sand. And I've been seeing sand for so long when she let me drink from her straw. I slowly placed my tongue on the top. I was so afraid that she had just forgot. Maybe it had just slipped her mind what she may have left behind. But she didn't make me withdraw. She let me drink from her straw. I licked it up, I licked it down, I licked it left and right. My tongue had never spent so much time outside. And I was going to lick until I licked every drop of her drool, till there wasn't any more, when she let me drink from her straw. I have 113 more verses.
That's going to be a problem for you.
So how much longer do I have?
You went over your minute.
Okay. All right, this is really just the introduction. Okay, but all right, so I'll wrap it up then. Thank you.
Sorry about that. Thank you so much. Everybody, please give it up for Steve Levin.
You did it.
I did it, yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I had to go run in there and I was like, I think that's him. I was
Thanks.
happy to hear that. Thank you. And you're a musician. Oh, hi.
You're doing a great job, by the way.
Thank you.
I loved your poem. It was so good.
Thank you.
Do you really have 100 more verses.
I had that line ready.
Yeah, your delivery is so good though. I feel like it's a separate talent to like write the poem and then to just like be able to give it in like such a good way.
Oh, thank you.
But if I know that when I'm doing
I loved your poem. Oh, thank you. You made me laugh repeatedly.
like fucking good. That was great.
Oh, thank you.
Honestly, sincerely, there you go.
All right, thanks.
That was honestly fucking great. I don't know if I've seen you here before. I feel like
In the audience.
I have?
I've been in the audience.
Oh, you've been in the audience?
Right.
This is your first time performing that?
I did it as a song before, but now it's spoken word.
Song?
Yeah, I did it as a song.
Do you play music? I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah. What's your name again? Like full
Steven.
name?
Steve Levin.
Steve Lemon?
Levin.
Levin. I was gonna say, you seem a little bitter to me.
I am bitter.
No, he doesn't seem bitter.
Thank you very much. I really enjoyed your poem, and I hope to see you here again. Have a good night. No, I think I'm gonna die next week.